Good afternoon. My name is Omar Maldonado here. I'm with General Inquiry and Analysis, and I'm doing a video on Unit 8, Hidden Premises. Now, I guess the question is being asked, why is it so important for us to understand hidden premises and to identify them? Most of the time, the reason that we need to identify hidden premises is because if we don't, we kind of go with the flow of things. We let ourselves be led to believe certain things. One example that they used is that one person said that they were hungry. The other one looked at his watch and said it was noon, so therefore they were hungry. So it made sense for them to be hungry. So the first person drew a conclusion from what the other one said, saying, "Oh well, since it is noon, it makes sense that I would be hungry." Now, in most cases, this type of thinking or this type of rationale is harmless. It doesn't really do anything wrong. But there are cases where, when we let ourselves be taken away by these hidden premises, that it does affect others. There was another example that was given about Jimmy John, I think, or Jimmy James, somebody of that nature, who was running for president, and they said he was the best candidate for president because he was a good father or a wonderful father. Now, in that, they use an appeal to emotion in order to draw us in, to lead us to believe that the reason he would be a good president is because he is a good father. But we need to identify what the other premise was. And the other premise was that if Jimmy Johns is a good father, then he would make a good candidate for president. Now, hidden premises are all around us. They come in everything we see, from television shows to commercials to teachers in classes, all that. And we need to be able to identify them so that we ourselves can actually question, is this right? Is this exactly how it is? For example, there was an example in the video talking about, there was two guys talking, and one of them said that, hey, that man stole your bike. He's using it. And the other one said, no, he lives in the same hallways as I do, so we see each other all the time, so he's fine to use it. The other one asked, well, he didn't ask you for it. And so the conversation kept on going. But the conclusion, or the hidden premise that was drawn, is because someone didn't ask for his permission that it was stolen. But in his culture or his upbringing, when you see someone like that and you're close and you see each other every day and you're talking to each other, even though you might not know the person's name, it's not stealing to use their other stuff. So the premise is, if you don't know someone and they take something without asking, then they are stealing from you. Which in some cultures and some places that might be the case, but it wasn't the case with this. So we have to be very careful of how we do things, of how we say things, and how we handle things, because hidden premises can lead us to believe false things, where an argument might not be sound or might not be valid, but we just go with it because we don't see the full picture. And we need to be able to see the whole picture in its entirety, so that we can draw the best conclusion and come up for ourselves whether or not it is a valid argument. And this I believe will be very handy to us in workplace situations. When we're giving projects, or there's giant group discussions about what we should do to improve or to become better. It would even help in church meetings, or leadership meetings, all that, so that we don't just go with the flow. We don't take people's word as it comes to us. We can think for ourselves and come up with our own answers and our own rationale behind things. At least that's what I think. So yeah, that's what I learned. Thanks.